Welcome to Lions United and a very brief transfer window special. It's been reported that a fee has been finally agreed between West Ham and Eintracht Frankfurt for Sebastian Haller. We believe the deal is around about £40 million with about £4 to £5 million of add-ons over time. So the deal could be worth eventually around 45 million. Sebastian Haller, as we know, is a 25-year-old striker who has been quite prolific in the Bundesliga last season, scoring 20 goals in total, 5 of which were in the Europa League. And he's been quite prolific also in assisting in 9 goals. His style of play is going to absolutely suit the Premier League. He's going to be the sort of player that's going to be able to create an awful lot of chances for the likes of Hernandez. We talked about how is Hernandez going to play as a lone striker at West Ham, and it looks as if perhaps he's going to have a big man, a 6'2", 6'3" striker in Haller, who's going to be able to supply quite a lot of assists for him. Now that's dependent on whether they play up front together. I would assume that Haller will be the first choice striker at West Ham. And when you think about the type of players that are going to be playing behind him in midfield, the likes of Yarmolenko, Fornals, Lanzini, Anderson and the like, you know, it's quite mouth-watering, isn't it, that a player like this is going to come to West Ham. The Premier League is absolutely suited for his style of play. He's strong in the to lead the front line. He's kind of he's kind of an Andy Carroll without the injuries, and will probably score an awful lot more goals as well. So we're looking forward to this. We'll bring you further news as it happens, but our understanding is he'll be on his way to have a medical today. And now whether he joins up with the squad once it's all confirmed in China or not will remain to be seen. They're going to play a couple of games out there, so there might be every chance that he'll fly out and have some sort of participation in our second game over in China. So watch this space. We'll bring you more news when we can, and it's fantastic news if everything is now agreed. And just another brief bit of news. We heard today that Byram has left for Norwich. Quite a surprise, really, because we thought he'd go to a championship team. But apparently Norwich has bought him for a mere £750,000. Now, despite what you might think of Sam Byram, you know, any Premier League club to buy a player at that sort of price is pretty much a bargain, to be honest. So we wish Sam all the very best. We hope his injuries are past him, and he does well for Norwich, but obviously not well enough when we play them. And another bit of transfer news is Hugill. Apparently he's turned down the chance to go to Wigan because he can't agree personal terms with them, which is a bit of a surprise, but we understand that there are other teams that are in for him. His old team, Preston, apparently are snooping around. There might be a chance apparently of Sheffield United, but I don't know how true that rumour might be. But it is on the cards that he'll be going, so let's see what happens there. Obiang is apparently still rumoured to be of interest to either Bologna or Sassuolo, and we believe that there'll be further news about his potential transfer over to Italy within the coming days. And the other bit of news is that the whole Lanzini situation and what's happening with his contract. Now, I'm not so sure if Pellegrini is going to want to allow this to linger for too long, because I think he wants to settle the squad and make sure that they're ready for the season ahead. So there's not been a lot of talk about what's happening with the Lanzini situation, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be finding out again in the next few days what's happening with that. But anyway, the big news at the moment, as I said, is Haller. He apparently is on his way for a medical, and you know, the minute we hear any more, we'll be breaking that to you. So watch this space.